Get the keys to unlock your guaranteed goals and solutions through bridging communication to connection. This gentleman brings you 30 years of education, research, and practice in the area of communication styles. In the who's who of the National Speakers Association, he has spoken before Fortune 1000 companies. He is author of 5 books to unlock the keys to your success. Becoming Your Greatest and The Divine Secret hold the keys to your profitable and successful communication with your power words. iTalk reveals the hidden language for you to be globally effective. The next step for positive living prepares your mindset. Guaranteed Goals and Solutions is a coaching program to empower your actions. Here is John Meluso as seen on ABC TV.
We welcome John Meluso, the author of the book, iTalk. Good morning to you.
Good morning, John. It's a pleasure being here.
Tell us a little bit about your theory, about your message in your book.
Well, basically, this system is an evolution of 2 things. A psychological profile based on the iris of the eye that an instructor from Harvard Medical School says it will be a leader in the future, and neuro-linguistic programming, which was a communication style of understanding communications. Both of them are about 20 years old, and what I did was synthesize them, brought them together, and allowing them to understand how you best communicate.
And now, the National Speakers Association of New Mexico introduces John Meluso on Becoming Your Greatest using power words.
Okay, I'd like to introduce the next speaker to you. He's got he's going to help you out with some language, some words that you definitely want to use in relationship with people, and some words you want to stay away from. He's an author. He's written a couple of books. This is one of them right here. He's also got a bunch of audio programs. He is one of 600 people in the known universe that carries the designation of certified speaking professional from the National Speakers Association. You're going to have a really good time with this. So please welcome to the Jobs for America stage, Mr. John Meluso.
Has this been amazing so far? I mean, tell me how much amazing this is. Something amazing happened to me last night. That red band that everybody was wearing, mine turned to pink. The light of God must have sparkled right on top of me, and it hit me, and you know what it says on there? Hope, faith, and love. Hope, faith, and love. What is hope to you? What is hope to you? Anybody got any ideas? Is it that kind of thing that when you go to the lottery and the ticket place and you say, I hope I win the lottery? That's not hope. The biblical definition of hope, the way they used it in Old Testament times, I think we have to get back to. The definition of hope is joyful expectation. Joyful expectation. Is that something that you'll want to have in your life much more fully? When you hope and you joyfully expect that it's coming, is that not what God would want to give to you? Absolutely. What about faith? Is faith the automatic canceller of fear? Someone a long time ago told me that fear was more of an acronym. One of those abbreviations that stood for things. And it talked about fear as false evidence appearing real. Isn't that an interesting concept? False evidence, something that's really an appearance of something that really isn't there. Isn't that a wonderful way to address and respond rather than to react? One of the things in addressing my fears in my life, one of the things that I was inspired to do was go bungee jumping. Anyone ever bungee jump? And so it just so happened I was living in Portland, Oregon at the time, and there was a the highest bridge in in the world, actually, that you can actually legally bungee jump off of. Now, this is legal. You can legally do this there. And it was a logging bridge. And in fact, the logging bridge didn't have a railing on one side. And they said, whatever you do, don't lean over too far because you won't be able to catch yourself. Now, can you just feel that in your body a little bit? The scariness of it? Before I even got to the bridge, though, they handed me this 24-page legal document. They are not responsible for broken limbs, concussions, and death. Losing money out of your pocket doesn't qualify as something you can get from them. They wanted a release from everything. They wanted you to take responsibility completely for your life. I immediately sort of took that in and realized that is a responsibility. That's a decision, a choice, if you will, a commitment, if you will, every day of your life. How is it different than when you are bungee jumping or when you're going off in a sales call or courting your wife? Every day is to take responsibility for everything in your life, is it not? I learned something that moment. And I learned that every day, every moment, every breath is precious. And for me to become as much as I can be, to me to share with you as much as I know inside to share with you, it's vital for me to take that responsibility in my health. And what I think, what I say, what I do. Every word is a commitment to creating or destroying not only yourself, but all the relationships in your life. Even your relationship with God. I mean, if we went to Mexico, and in fact I did this, if I went to Mexico and tried to do business in English, how successful would I be? Not very. You know, in fact, not only it's important to speak the language, but it's really, really quite important to speak the style. You go to Mexico, is it important to know about their family? Is it important to ask about their grandchildren and feel them so they can feel you? Or is it important to just say, I've got the greatest product in the world, and you'll love it. You'll make a lot of money at it. But also, not only is the language important and the style, every word is important. And in the back of Becoming Your Greatest, there are 147 different words that if you're using them in your thoughts, words, or deeds, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Would that be a valuable list to have? So, what I did was I offered them to look at the list, and they had maybe the same word or two words that they would like explanation about, or...
Well, I actually had 3 words.
3 words.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's perfect, because one of the things that I encourage people to do with the book is find 3 words that you use and practice eliminating them. Catching yourself and not beating yourself up. Not hitting yourself over the head with it. Just say, and now I will change. So 3 words is exactly what I encourage people to practice. Don't try to change 157 words in one time. 3. You do that, and I guarantee you that you will improve every relationship in your life, your relationship with God, and improve your business 100-fold by just changing 3 words.
Number 1 is no.
Okay, perfect.
You hear a lot of the time, there are times where you need to say no. You can't always say yes. You will be taken advantage of. And as an eagle, I'm a massive eagle.
Perfect. I'm glad.
Eagle peacock.
And can you tell? Can you tell he's an eagle peacock?
I don't like to be taken advantage of.
Okay,
so
perfect.
There are instances where I need to say no.
What happens is when you say or even think no, how does that feel in your body?
If I'm saying it to protect myself, I feel secure.
Okay, all right. Now, would there be another way that you could protect yourself without saying no? See, I want you to be safe.
Yeah.
Do you understand that? All right. So what if I said, instead of no to that, no to drugs, right? Well, guess what? You have drugs in your mind. What if I say yes to sobriety and I'm walking this way? Do you see the distinction and the importance of that? The subconscious mind has no, N-O, idea what no is. It concentrates on the object. So when it hears no accident, guess what? The subconscious mind only hears accident. And so then you're beginning with your subconscious mind, whether no matter how cautious you are and how caring you are and how careful you are, you're focused on accident, drugs, no.
Okay,
Did I answer your question?
You did.
I did. Perfect. That's what I hope for you. That's what I pray for you. To become your greatest.